Hey guys, so today I've got some updates about the channel and I want to let you know where I have been and why there hasn't been any videos. One of the issues is my procrastination when it comes to editing, and I filmed loads of videos. My trip to Italy, my trips, multiple trips to Devon, and I also filmed install videos where I installed loads of stuff on the bike, and I also changed the chain and the sprockets, which I'm never ever going to do again. And the reason being is that there's a spacer on the 500 which, if you don't put it in right, and we were convinced that it was in right, but if you don't put it in right, it will destroy the wiring. Luckily I took the bike in to have its annual service literally 2 days after I did the changing of the chain and the sprockets, and the guys managed to notice that there was a problem and they fixed it for free, because it was starting to rub against the wiring but it hadn't have gone through. Otherwise that could have been very expensive and very annoying. So if you are going to change the sprocket on the 500, you need to make sure that when you put the spacer in, you do it right. And I've no idea how you do that, because we definitely thought it was right and it wasn't. So all these videos that I filmed were kept on a hard drive, an external hard drive, which suddenly just stopped working. So we took the hard drive out of the enclosure to test it and try it out and see what was going on. Managed to get it working. I then kept meaning to take stuff off, forgot, and then my other half thought that I'd done what I needed to do, and something happened to the hard drive. We don't know what. My other half doesn't remember. We've looked everywhere and we've got loads of hard drives and we just cannot find it. The only one that we found that could be it is dead, like dead, just won't power up at all. So I've lost everything. So to be honest, the footage just wasn't amazing. It was full of issues and problems with lighting, with sound. The trip videos were just, quite frankly, boring, because it was literally all I filmed was me on the motorbike, and I didn't film anything from when we stopped. So I realised afterwards, like watching other videos, that's the fun things, is what do you do once you get to your destination? What do you do when you stop to have something to eat? What do you eat? So I've decided that the next time I go for a trip, I'll try and make better videos. And another thing, like, I am no mechanic, and to be honest, I didn't really enjoy doing the install videos. I just kind of thought that I should do them because a lot of people who do videos about motorbiking will do install videos, and I don't think it's for me. I don't enjoy doing it, and I'm not very good at it, clearly. So another update is I've decided to change the name of the channel to something that better reflects me. I find that the current name is just not really me. I want a name that reflects who I am, my struggles, and most importantly, my achievements. So most people don't know that I was diagnosed with dyspraxia many years ago when I was at uni. Dyspraxia is also known as DCD, which is developmental something or other. I can't remember. I literally looked at it 2 seconds ago and I can't remember what it is. So as you may have noticed, dyspraxia affects me in many, many different ways. It's basically coordination issues, but it also affects the brain. So my brain does not function like everybody else's. I have a hard time with memory. I just don't have a memory. And sometimes I can remember things very clearly, but the majority of the time I forget, and it gets me into trouble. I've always been extremely clumsy, and yeah, that's coordination, just not being able to do the simplest of things like walking in a straight line, not bumping into things. I do that all the time. I'm full of bruises most of the time. Drinking, I'll usually dribble, hence why I often drink out of a bottle. It's a lot easier than drinking out of a cup or a glass. Eating is another tough one. The amount of times that I've chewed the inside of my cheek, I'm surprised I don't have multiple cheeks inside, because that happens on quite often. So being a dyspraxic makes it really difficult to coordinate, and riding a motorcycle is all about coordination. The fact that I can ride a motorcycle is a hell of an achievement. Like, it's incredible that I was able to learn to ride, and I ride every day whenever I can. But you have no idea how hard it was for me to learn to ride a motorbike. It was the hardest thing I have ever done. And although it was the hardest thing I've ever done, it's also the best thing I have ever done. And I'm so glad that I pushed myself to do it, because it has changed my life. And it's made me realise that I can do anything that I put my mind to. So I just need to trust myself and know that I can do it. It might take a long time to learn, but I can do it. And I'm really, really glad that I learned to ride. And this is why I have decided to change the name of the channel to, and can we have a drum roll please? The Dyspraxic Biker. Yep, I'm a biker and I am dyspraxic. So what do you guys think? Do you like the name? Do you think I should call it something else? And if so, what would you suggest? If not the Dyspraxic Biker. Maybe it could be the Dyspraxic Biker Lady, but then that's a bit long, and to be honest, I'm no lady. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you reckon, and thank you very much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next video, which I am currently in the process of editing, and hopefully my perfectionism will chill out and allow me to actually finish it and upload it for you guys to watch. See you later. Ciao.